Here comes Nazareth.
Is that son?
No, that's Morgan. That's his brother.
Okay, watch out for this guy.
Let's go. Good luck, Naz. Este las Cruces.
That's true.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nazareth Rojas. And coming in at 137 pounds from Albuquerque, New Mexico, with a record of 1-6 with one knockout, Lorenzo Estrada.
Okay, boxing fans, here we go now with a 4-round lightweight bout. This is Nazareth Rojas from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Nazareth will be in the black trunks with the turquoise trim. His opponent is Lorenzo Estrada from Las Cruces, New Mexico. He's announced out of Albuquerque, but I believe he is originally from Las Cruces. We're underway, round 1, scheduled for 4. You're watching boxing here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour, Community Cable Channel 27, only in Albuquerque, except for tonight when we're in Rio Rancho. Some good boxing action here underway. First round lightweights. Nazareth Rojas was an outstanding amateur boxer. I can't say enough about him. You've seen him a few times here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. There's a nice right hand now by Lorenzo Estrada. Again, Lorenzo now coming in with that right hand. Nazareth Rojas very stylish, very smooth in the black trunks with the turquoise trim. And Lorenzo Estrada looks like he's ready to go to war tonight here. We've seen him before. He was in the ring with Robbie Lovato and some others of note. I believe he faced Andres Fernandez some time back. And Lorenzo is always brings a good fight to the ring. He doesn't leave much behind. He's an outstanding kickboxer. There's a nice, he tries the left hand to the body now. Nazareth answers back with a counter left. And you can see Lorenzo Estrada with a very basic jab right hand style. He sneaks a little left hand in there now on Nazareth Rojas. Rojas now overhand right, comes back with the left to the body. Nazareth has good power, he's stylish. Off to a slow start as a professional, but he was pretty highly regarded as an amateur. And he would like to get his record back to the 500 mark here. Okay, there we go. So round 1 underway. This is a good one, good even match here. Nazareth Rojas from Albuquerque, Lorenzo Estrada from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Again, Estrada very aggressive. He's off to a good start here in this one. There's a left hand to the body now from Lorenzo Estrada. Boxing coming to you from the Blades Ice-o-plex in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. We're actually set up here on the inline hockey rink. And it's Nazareth Rojas and Lorenzo Estrada here, round 1. You can see Lorenzo just kind of lowering his head and just throwing that right hand with a little bit of abandon. Nazareth now trying to sneak that right hand in. Just a few seconds to go here in this opening round. It's a good one. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more after this here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Back to the action here in Rio Rancho. Round 2 underway now. Dan Cisneros at ringside. You're watching the 8-Count Boxing Hour on Community Cable Channel 27 in Albuquerque. And some good boxing going on here in Rio Rancho. Lorenzo Estrada with the white stripe. His opponent, Nazareth Rojas from Albuquerque with the turquoise trim. Good opening round for Lorenzo Estrada, the smaller fighter from, whoa, he winds up with a big left there, just misses. Again, coming in with a right hand. Lorenzo holding nothing back here. He had a good opening round, a little bit the aggression might have served him well in that opening round. Nazareth Rojas is calm, he's smooth, he's a counterpuncher. He needs to fire back though, because Estrada is not shy about throwing the bombs here early in this 4-rounder. It's Lorenzo Estrada now throwing all the punches. And Rojas there tried to counter with the right hand. You can see Nazareth trying to time Estrada here. He's trying to time him for just the right shot. This is only a 4-rounder, and I think Nazareth needs to get busy here. He can't look for the perfect punch. He's got to keep scoring here. Estrada not shy about throwing his hands. And I believe this is a 4-rounder. This actually may be a 6-round bout, but I believe they said 4. I guess we'll find out in about 2 more rounds after this one. Estrada not real fancy now, just kind of moving straight forward, straight back. Rojas now just missing with that left hand. Estrada just misses with that right. He was going for it all right there. Just did not connect. There's a left hand now from Lorenzo Estrada. Estrada staying busy with that left hand, keeping Rojas off balance. Oh, there's a sweeping left hand. Estrada's dangerous. He's not holding back. There's a tap for 10 seconds. So another good round in the books for Lorenzo Estrada from Las Cruces, New Mexico. We'll be back with more after this. Hang in there. Back to the action, round 3 underway. Dan Cisneros at ringside. Thanks for joining us here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Public access television in Albuquerque. Lorenzo Estrada looks like he may have gotten off to a good start here. Nazareth Rojas needs to get busy. He has the reputation of being the more skilled fighter. He looks a little more polished. There's a nice left hand from Rojas, but he has yet to get busy here. Rojas now with a little combination. Estrada tries to answer back with one big right hand. Oh, and a big body shot there by Rojas. Estrada comes back with a double left. And Estrada, very short for this weight division, gives a lot of fighters trouble with his size. It's hard to adjust. As they bang heads on the inside there, you see Rojas pointing it out to the referee, Russell Mora. And now a warning goes to Estrada from referee Russell Mora. There's Rojas digging to the body, but Estrada answers right back with 2 shots. Now you see a nice combination from Rojas. He needs more of that. He's got the reach advantage, the height advantage. He needs to use it. Stay busy. Now you see Estrada kind of reaching in, and this is where Rojas could catch him with some counter shots. He's got to set it up right, though. Nazareth Rojas had a nice victory up in Las Vegas, New Mexico against Art Cruz from Denver. That was a good fight, and it was Rojas getting the decision. There's a nice little left hand sneaks in there from Estrada. Rojas now trying to answer back, but not real accurate in these early rounds here. Again, Estrada misses with the left. Rojas makes him pay. And you see Estrada again with the big right hand, but coming up short. Rojas just not able to connect the way he would like to here. A left hand from Estrada, and Rojas kind of stumbled back, but that was more of a slip. He was not really in trouble there, but he did get connected on, and now the two mixing it up here at the end of the third round. We'll be back with more. Stay in there. Okay, round 4 underway now from Rio Rancho, New Mexico, the Ice-o-plex. Nazareth Rojas in the black trunks with the turquoise trim. His opponent, Lorenzo Estrada, out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Round 4. Again, Rojas kind of digging himself a little bit of a hole in my unofficial opinion. And he needs to get busy here. He needs to score. He can do it. We know he can do it. He's shown the skills before. Lorenzo Estrada just working harder right now. There you see Rojas trying to set up the counter shot, but in the meantime it's Lorenzo Estrada giving the impression of being busy. Again, missing with a big left hand. Estrada will just wind up and let it fly. Not a lot of science in the ring there, but he's a warrior. There's a nice little jab from Rojas. A little more of that would work well. There, and now Rojas drops the right hand in there. And you can see Estrada now trying to keep his distance here. Tries to jump in with that left hand. Does not connect. Again, Estrada leaping in with the right and left. But Nazareth Rojas needs to find a way to make that work to his advantage and counter off of that. So far, he hasn't done a whole lot of what he would like to do. He's known as a counterpuncher. And now Rojas showing the jab, trying to sneak in with the right hand. Just coming up short. There's a right hand now that was timed just right. Another right hand now from Rojas. Again, Rojas with the right hand. No, a stamp, Dad. A stamp to get in and out. There's a left hand to the body now. Estrada opens up, and Rojas gets off the ropes and sneaks off to the side. Lorenzo Estrada's aggression is just doing wonders for him in this bout, taking advantage of the style of Nazareth Rojas.
This is for the fighters right here, sir.
And that ends the 4th round. Okay, round 5 underway, so we're scheduled for 6 in this one. Nazareth Rojas having a little trouble getting untracked here against a very busy, aggressive Lorenzo Estrada. Oh, and a big left hand now from Estrada. Rojas just not keeping Estrada away, not able to keep him off. He needs to get busy and just open up and let it fly. Oh, and another big right hand by Estrada. Lorenzo giving it all he has and doing a good job with it. Nothing real scientific here for Lorenzo Estrada. Just come forward and throw bombs, and it's working against Nazareth Rojas here. Rojas would definitely be considered the favorite in this one, but a good performance to this point by Lorenzo Estrada. Estrada and Rojas here on the 8-count boxing hour. And again, Lorenzo Estrada leaps in with the left hand. Rojas now just seems to be just kind of unsure about what to do here, kind of dancing away, but he needs to get busy. He's not scoring in this round. We have him behind here at the 8-count boxing hour, unofficial, of course, on our scorecard. And Rojas coming up short with the counter shots. Just not able to get untracked here, and he's running out of time. Conditioning should not be a factor in this one, certainly for Nazareth Rojas, trained by Henry Anaya. Again, Estrada times the left hand, left hook, and gets it in. Rojas looking a little puzzled here by his opponent, Lorenzo Estrada. Just about to come to the end of the 5th round, so we got the final round coming up. Stay with us, back with more after this. Okay, so we're here with the 6th and final round coming to you from the Ice-o-plex hockey arena here in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Lorenzo Estrada from Las Cruces, New Mexico, taking on Nazareth Rojas out of Albuquerque. Rojas with the turquoise trim, Estrada with the white trim. And so far, a very surprisingly impressive performance by Lorenzo Estrada. There's a right hand again that puts Rojas' head straight back. And again, Estrada just looking quick and sharp tonight. This is about the best we've seen him. He has come ready to fight. Again, Estrada with reckless abandon, just jumping in with right hands, and it's working for him. Nazareth Rojas, for some reason, just not busy tonight, just not busy enough. He's got an opponent right in front of him, coming right at him. He should be able to set up some nice counter shots, but so far, not effective. Sixth and final round, and we've got Lorenzo Estrada ahead on our scorecards. That's unofficial, of course. But the way it's going, it looks like it will go to a decision. The crowd into this one. Nazareth Rojas and Lorenzo Estrada, of course, coming up. The main event, Sean McLean taking on Alan Surratt in the rematch. Oh, and there's a right hand now from Rojas. A little more of that, but not enough time. Maybe a little too late, we'll see. But Rojas was able to sneak a right hand in there. There's Estrada with that left hand slap. A nice counter left hand now from Rojas. But he needs to follow up. He should have followed Estrada back. And Lorenzo coming up short now, just showing those little shots, but effectively keeping away his opponent, Naz Rojas. Rojas with a lot of support here. Oh, and a counter left hand from Estrada. And Estrada is just, he is not shy, not concerned about taking shots in return, just letting his hands go. And I think that may have won him this bout. We'll see. So we'll have the decision for you in this 6th rounder. Coming up, stay tuned. We will have the decision right after this.
For sale?
Judge Size has the score 57-57. Judge Martinez has the score 58. Rojas, 56 Estrada.